The second most frequently asked question I get is, what is the process like of working with homeopathy to improve one's health? So in my practice, the first thing is, other than if you'd like to have a 20-minute call, I'm happy to, again, meet one-on-one to kind of find out a little more personally what you're dealing with and see if we might be right to work together specifically. But then generally how it works is we have a 60-minute kind of plus or minus intake session where we're really just observing all of the ways that you as a person, your mind, body, and spirit may be going out of balance more recently, but also over your lifetime so far. And I think of that like a constellation of, or a pattern of ways that your body has for telling you that it's going out of balance. And so in observing that pattern, as well as not only what are the things, but what are the qualities of the way that you are experiencing those things or have experienced, how it impacts your life. If you know what makes some of your symptoms better or worse, that can be definitely relevant and helpful. You may not know for sure. So we take the time to review all of that in detail, as well as your family health history. If you know your family health history, that is also relevant to the specific kind of subset of remedies that might be better indicated for you in homeopathy. And based on just your description, we're really not, again, you may have diagnostics from other practitioners, but in homeopathy we don't diagnose. We're really, again, looking at your symptoms and looking at the qualities of the ways that your body tries to tell you when things are a little bit off, which each of us have. Each of us have some things and our own pattern. So that's what we're trying to really match with one homeopathic remedy for you as a person, as I mentioned in FAQ number 1. So that process is really it's also known as classical homeopathy or constitutional care, where we're really looking to support the person with one remedy rather than going against particular symptoms or particular conditions even. So then in my practice, I like to have a 10-minute call about a week after you start a remedy. And you may be starting with a single dose, or you might be starting with multiple doses per day. Usually we're starting very slow and kind of seeing how sensitive you are to the remedy and the potency that we're starting out with. And in that first week, I just want to find out if you're noticing any changes to your general indicators of health, such as sleep quality, mood, it's very important, appetite, digestion, in addition to whatever you may have come specifically in for to see me. So, and then based on that, I would recommend we may keep the same frequency with the remedy, or we might have you start taking it more or less often. And then most likely we would follow up with another 10-minute call, which I include those 10-minute calls in my intake and follow-up fees. Just to make sure we're on the same page, especially when you're new to homeopathy and you may not understand the process, because in homeopathy there are lots of things that seem very paradoxical to conventional or even herbal medicine. One of those things is that less is more, generally speaking, both in terms of the highly dilute nature of homeopathic medicines, how they're manufactured, as well as we're really just trying to nudge the vital force along rather than kind of hitting it with a sledgehammer. We're really trying to just gently, again, nudge your body back into balance
so that ideally then you don't actually need the remedy either. Your body knows how to your body does know how to regulate itself once it's sort of back at capacity. So hopefully that all makes sense. I'm again happy to answer more specific questions one-on-one in a free 20-minute call if you would like to find out more.